Welcome, dear listener. Tonight, let us drift gently through time. We will visit the grimy streets of medieval Europe, the grand palaces of Imperial Russia, the sacred tombs of the ancient Maya, and the vibrant, aching canvases of Frida Kahlo. These stories from distant lands and forgotten centuries are bound by shared themes: power, pain, identity, survival. Let history cradle you as we begin. This episode contains content that some viewers might find upsetting or triggering. Viewer discretion is advised. Hey everyone, this is me. Welcome to our series where we bring history to life through immersive audio experiences. Tonight's episode is titled Women Who Wield Power. Before we begin, please make sure to hit the like button, subscribe to our channel, and leave us a comment. Now close your eyes and listen closely. Can you hear it? The faint whisper of ages past calling out to you. Can you feel it? The echoes of lives long gone brushing against your soul. Allow me to guide you on a journey through time. And tonight, let us drift gently through time. We will visit the grimy streets of medieval Europe, the grand palaces of Imperial Russia, the sacred tombs of the ancient Maya, and the vibrant, aching canvases of Frida Kahlo. These stories, from distant lands and forgotten centuries, are bound by shared themes: power, pain, identity, survival. Let history cradle you as we begin. Medieval life. Imagine, if you can, the year is 1348. The Black Death has just arrived in your village, and your family is preparing for bed. Your father, a farmer, lies down on his straw pallet along with your mother and your siblings. You curl up next to them, trying to find a bit of warmth. You shiver. Was that a rat scurrying past? You're not sure. You don't remember the last time you bathed, but the itchiness of parasites is a constant companion. You know, the sickness is spreading. You can see the villagers who succumb to it, wasting away, their bodies riddled with boils. What dreams can you have when death lurks just outside your eyelids? What prayers can you utter when the very air you breathe feels tainted? This is medieval life for you. Grueling, unrelenting, unforgiving. Yet there are moments of respite. When the sun rises, you help your father tend to the animals. Later, you gather around a rough-hewn table for a meal of coarse bread. Laughter echoes through the village square during a rare festival. Your mother hums a tune as she kneads dough. Your brother tells a story that makes you all gasp. The stars are out tonight. You point to the heavens, sharing a silent wonder with your family. There's beauty in this world, even if it's overshadowed by the specter of disease and darkness. Medieval justice. The following morning, a chill wind whips through the village as news spreads. A young girl has been found stealing apples. The community convenes. Your father joins the murmuring crowd. You hear murmurs of punishment and retribution. Soon, the girl is brought before the assembled townspeople. She stands accused. No defense is offered. The evidence is scant. But the need for swift justice compels the crowd. As you watch from a distance, you notice a gash in the girl's arm, perhaps from where she was tied up. Was it really that deep a cut? What was the girl thinking, stealing a few apples? You ponder these questions, but the crowd has reached a verdict. The girl is sentenced to have her hand chopped off. As you clutch your own hand, you question the nature of justice. Is it truly served when pain is meted out without understanding? What right do they have to take away her future, to make her life harder than it already is? A sense of foreboding washes over you. Is this the world you must accept without question? Catherine the Great. Now imagine yourself transported to the opulent courts of 18th century Russia. Catherine the Great, a woman ahead of her time, rules with an iron fist, her intelligence and charm masking a steely determination. Scholars and intellectuals flock to her salons, eager to engage in lively discussions about art, science, and philosophy. You watch in awe as she conducts diplomatic affairs with finesse, balancing the interests of Russia and Europe. Her vast empire stretches under her watchful eye. Yet behind the grandeur, you catch glimpses of something unsettling. Whispers of serfdom, rumors of oppression, the plight of the peasants who toil on the land they cannot own. A strange dichotomy emerges. Here is a woman who champions enlightenment, yet turns a blind eye to the suffering of her subjects. You find yourself questioning the nature of progress, wondering if true enlightenment can coexist with such stark inequality. Catherine, a legend in her own time, leaves an indelible mark on Russia's destiny. But as you witness both her brilliance and her flaws, you realize that no leader, however enlightened, is immune to the complexities of power. Empire building and compromise. Now you stand at a pivotal moment in history. Catherine the Great's influence is reshaping the political landscape of Europe. The Ottoman Empire trembles as Russia marched towards the Black Sea. The Polish nobles fear as their Baltic territories fall under Catherine's ambitious gaze. You see firsthand how the game of power is played, how alliances are forged and broken, and how ambition knows no bounds. But amidst this whirlwind of conquest, you'll also witness the quieter cost of empire. While Catherine's court basks in the glow of newfound wealth and power, the peasants who fuel this growth remain trapped in a cycle of poverty and servitude. You grapple with the uncomfortable truth that progress comes at a price and that true enlightenment must address the plight of all its citizens, not just the privileged few. The weight of history rests heavily on your shoulders as you contemplate the consequences of Catherine's choices. The Red Queen of Palenque. You now find yourself standing in a dense jungle, the air thick with humidity and the buzz of insects. The year is 1994, and you are part of an archaeological team that has stumbled upon a remarkable discovery, a tomb unlike any other. The chamber is dimly lit, the walls adorned with mysterious hieroglyphics. And then you see her, the Red Queen, lying in her eternal rest. Her skeleton covered in a deep red cinnabar dust. The sight is both intriguing and unsettling. You carefully examine the artifacts surrounding her, including a ceremonial jade mask, necklaces, bracelets, and pendants crafted from precious materials, each object whispering tales of power and tradition. You realize you're witnessing a connection to the past, a dialogue with the ancient Maya civilization. Sacred power and forgotten names. As you continue your exploration of the Red Queen's tomb, you uncover more clues about her extraordinary life and times. The choice of burial goods suggests her close ties to religion and possibly a royal lineage. You learn that the Maya believed their rulers were intermediaries between the gods and the people. The Red Queen's burial, a testament to this belief, reaffirms the significance of her status, though her name remains a mystery lost to the sands of time. You are struck by the realization that despite her elevated position, her identity was stripped away, leaving only a legacy of power and enigma. Frida Kahlo, the vibrant chaos of 20th century Mexico City surrounds you. Amidst the bustling crowds, you discover a haven of creativity and passion. You meet Frida Kahlo, an artist whose life reads like a tragic novel. At 18, she suffered a horrific bus accident that left her with a shattered spine and body riddled with injuries. You witness the toll it takes on her, the surgeries, the miscarriages, the constant pain. But you're also captivated by her spirit, her determination to express herself despite the physical limitations. As you observe her work, a kaleidoscope of colors, shapes, and symbols assault your senses. You recognize the raw emotion, the vulnerability laid bare on the canvas. From self-portraits that reveal her physical and emotional torment, to surreal landscapes that symbolize her inner turmoil, her art becomes a window into her soul. You see the struggle, the resilience, the yearning for connection and belonging. And in her art, you discover a reflection of your own struggles, your own battles with pain and identity. Frida's legacy. Years pass, and you find yourself standing before a mural depicting Frida Kahlo's iconic features. The image has become a symbol of strength, resilience, and artistic brilliance. People from all walks of life gather here, drawn to her story, her art, and her indomitable spirit. You witness the impact she's had on the world, how her image adorns everything from clothing to household items. You see how her work has transcended borders, languages, and generations. But beyond the fame and recognition, you remember the woman, the artist, the human being. You think of her unwavering spirit, her courage to confront pain, and her ability to find beauty in the midst of suffering. As the sun sets, casting long shadows on the mural, you feel a sense of gratitude for Frida Kahlo. She showed the world that vulnerability can be a source of strength, and that true beauty lies not in physical perfection, but in the courage to embrace one's imperfections. Threads through time. And now, as the night deepens, you are enveloped by a profound realization. From the dusty streets of medieval villages to the gilded halls of imperial courts, from the ancient tombs of Maya kings to the vibrant canvases of Frida Kahlo's masterpieces, you have journeyed through time, witnessing the stories of remarkable individuals. These women, each in their own time and place, navigated the complexities of power, the depths of pain, and the quest for identity and survival. You ponder the enduring strength of the human spirit, the capacity to endure and overcome the most challenging circumstances. You reflect on the power of art and self-expression and how it allows individuals to find their voice, shape their identity, and challenge societal norms. Finally, you are reminded of the importance of historical understanding. By delving into the lives of these fascinating women, you have gained insight into their world, their struggles, and their triumphs. You understand